What if the next chapter of Africa's history is being written right now, beneath the cranes and concrete of Tanzania's new harbors? Today, we uncover how Chinese-built infrastructure is bridging centuries, connecting ancient trade routes with tomorrow's economic powerhouses. This isn't just about ports and steel, it's about transforming communities, unlocking potential, and shaping East Africa's future. Get ready to see how history and innovation collide in a story of bold progress and shared vision. Let's dive in. A long-standing friendship rooted in history. The story of Tanzania's relationship with China is rooted in centuries of peaceful exchange, maritime exploration, and mutual curiosity. Long before the modern era of diplomacy and development, Chinese fleets led by the legendary Admiral Zheng He traversed the Indian Ocean, reaching the waters of East Africa. Between 1405 and 1433, Zheng He's treasure ships, some over 120 meters long, embarked on 7 epic voyages, establishing diplomatic ties and facilitating trade with ports like Kilwa, Kisawani, Mombasa, and Malindi. Archaeological findings, including Chinese porcelain shards unearthed at Kilwa, testify to these ancient exchanges. These relics are silent witnesses to centuries of friendship, a bond of shared maritime routes that linked China and Tanzania long before the age of colonialism or modern geopolitics. Historical records reveal that Chinese ships and traders arrived not as conquerors, but as peaceful visitors, seeking trade and mutual benefit. Fast forward to the 20th and 21st centuries, and this historic relationship has flourished anew through strategic economic partnerships. Tanzania, with its abundant natural resources, strategic location, and youthful population, has become an important partner in China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. This global infrastructure development strategy aims to enhance connectivity, foster economic integration, and promote sustainable growth across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Modern infrastructure transforming Tanzania's urban landscape. Dar es Salaam, from market town to modern metropolis. Tanzania's largest city, Dar es Salaam, epitomizes the rapid urbanization and economic dynamism driven by Chinese investment. Once an idyllic coastal town, it has blossomed into a vibrant metropolis teeming with activity, commerce, and traffic congestion. The city's growth reflects a broader national trend, urbanization that demands modern infrastructure to sustain economic expansion and improve quality of life. One of the most striking symbols of this transformation is the Dar es Salaam flyover, completed in 2017 by the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC. This engineering marvel was Tanzania's first flyover, an elevated roadway designed to ease traffic flow at a notoriously congested intersection. Before its construction, commuters faced hours of standstill traffic, lost productivity, and increased pollution. Now, the flyover has transformed the cityscape, facilitating the movement of over 60,000 vehicles daily, reducing congestion and improving access to markets, schools, and hospitals.
Tunajihusisha na masuala ya utunzaji wa mazingira, tunasafisha pia mito. Ni hivyo. Kwa hiyo kwa sasa tupo kwenye mradi wetu huu wa nyuki. Tunaanza na mradi wa nyuki, na hizi ni hatua za awali kabla hatujaenda kutundika huko chini. Kama mnavyoona hapa, tunaandaa, tunasafisha, tunapaka na vile vivutio kwa ajili ya kushuka chini sasa site kwenda kuitundika mizinga yetu. Matarajio yetu sisi, kwanza tunataka tuende sawa na mabadiliko ya hali ya hewa, tabia ya nchi, kwa sababu sasa hivi tabia ya nchi imebadilika, hali ya hewa. Kwa hiyo kwanza inatakiwa mazingira yenyewe husika tuyatunze. Mazingira yanaharibiwa na sisi wanadamu. Tunayatunzaje? Ndio maana tunamtumia mdudu nyuki kutunza mazingira. Tukishatunza mazingira, matarajio yetu baadaye ni makubwa zaidi, kwa sababu huyu mdudu nyuki atatupa faida mara 2 zaidi.
The success of the flyover spurred the government to expand its vision. Plans are underway for constructing 8 additional bridges over the next 7 years, with a total investment of approximately $45 million. These bridges aim to connect distant neighborhoods, ease traffic on major arteries, and unlock new areas for housing and commerce. They are designed to be resilient against climate change impacts, including seasonal floods and rising sea levels, enhancing the city's resilience. Flood-resistant bridges, securing the city's future. Flooding during rainy seasons has long been a bane for Dar es Salaam's residents, disrupting daily commutes, damaging infrastructure, and causing economic setbacks. To combat this perennial problem, Chinese engineers are developing a 390-meter-long bridge over the flood-prone Msimbazi River Basin. Complemented by 700 meters of access roads, this infrastructure project aims to create a reliable route that withstands seasonal floods, ensuring uninterrupted transportation. Set to be completed within 2 years at a cost of approximately $35.6 million, this bridge is more than a crossing. It's a symbol of resilience and foresight. By reducing flood disruptions, it will enable smoother commerce, improve emergency response times, and enhance the quality of urban life. This project exemplifies how infrastructure can serve as a tool for climate adaptation, safeguarding communities against the increasingly unpredictable weather patterns driven by climate change. Urban growth and economic diversification. The infrastructure investments in Dar es Salaam are part of a broader national strategy to diversify the economy beyond agriculture and resource extraction. Improved roads, bridges, and transport hubs facilitate the movement of goods and people, attracting investments in manufacturing, services, and tourism. Furthermore, these developments have a multiplier effect, creating jobs, stimulating local businesses, and fostering technological transfer. The collaborations with Chinese firms are not only about construction, but also about capacity building, skills transfer, and institutional strengthening. Tanzanian engineers and workers are gaining valuable experience, setting the stage for a more self-reliant, innovatively driven future. Kilwa Kisiwani and the revival of a historic port, a heritage of maritime excellence. Kilwa Kisiwani, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a shining jewel in Tanzania's historical crown. Once a thriving city-state and a vital node in Indian Ocean trade, Kilwa was famed for its wealth, cosmopolitan culture, and strategic location. Traders from Persia, Arabia, India, and China converged here, exchanging goods, ideas, and cultures.
Working area will start from there. You see, it's around 300, yes. 315 meters. Yes, yes. From there to the end.
This side here.
This side here. This docking, yes, we expect to accommodate different kind of vessels. Yes, the big vessels, like the vessel.
The Chinese fleets of Zheng He during the Ming Dynasty visited these waters, leaving behind tangible traces of their voyages, ceramic fragments, inscriptions, and maps. These relics testify to centuries of peaceful engagement, a legacy of maritime diplomacy that Tanzania continues to honor today. The Kilwa Fishing Harbor. Fast forward to the 21st century, and this historic port is now poised for a renaissance through the construction of a modern fishing harbor. Built by Chinese firm CHEC, the Kilwa Harbor is designed to be Tanzania's first large-scale deep-sea fishing port. Spanning 5.6 hectares, it features a 315-meter-long jetty, cold storage facilities, trading markets, and environmental safeguards. This harbor is more than a modern infrastructure. It's a symbol of Tanzania's renewed maritime ambitions, economic and social impact. The port is expected to handle 60,000 tons of fish annually, significantly increasing the income of local fishermen and traders. It will also generate hundreds of jobs during construction and operational phases. Nearly 600 direct employment opportunities, with many supporting services and ancillary industries emerging. Importantly, the project emphasizes sustainability. Protective boundaries around mangroves safeguard ecosystems, while environmental teams conduct regular assessments and cleanups. Local workers are being trained in modern port management, safety standards, and environmental stewardship, ensuring that development benefits both people and nature. Cultural and tourism opportunities. Guides like Dowdy Gideon see the harbor as an opportunity to boost tourism, offering visitors a chance to explore Tanzania's maritime heritage while witnessing modern infrastructure. The port's development can catalyze ecotourism, cultural tourism, and even archaeological research, blending history with contemporary growth. Empowering communities, from fishermen to skilled workers. Transforming livelihoods. In villages like Keeling and Kilimasoko, fishing is more than an occupation. It's a way of life intertwined with local culture and identity. Traditionally, fishermen relied on small boats, limited technology, and basic markets, which constrained their income and access to broader markets. The development of modern ports and fishing harbors by Chinese firms promises a radical shift. Local fishermen and processors now anticipate better cold storage, processing facilities, and access to international markets. Fatuma Machala, a fish processor, envisions increased demand, higher prices, and new opportunities for export. Training and skill development. Chinese companies are actively involved in training local workers, imparting technical skills in safety, machinery operation, port management, and environmental conservation. Nearly 600 local workers have gained hands-on experience, many of whom have been mentored by Chinese engineers and supervisors. For individuals like Thomas, a safety engineer, this training has been life-changing. He has advanced from a safety officer to an assistant manager, gaining skills that increase his employability and income. Such capacity building ensures that Tanzania's workforce becomes more self-sufficient, reducing reliance on foreign expertise over time. Community relations and cultural exchange. Despite language barriers and cultural differences, Chinese firms have prioritized respectful engagement with local communities. Learning Swahili, involving locals in decision-making, and respecting cultural norms have fostered trust and collaboration. These relationships are vital for smooth project implementation and long-term sustainability. Environmental responsibility is another cornerstone. Protective zones around ecosystems, waste management, and community awareness programs demonstrate a commitment to sustainable development that benefits both people and nature. The broader impact of Chinese investment, economic growth, and regional integration. Tanzania's GDP is expected to experience a significant boost as infrastructure projects come online. Experts project that the contribution of the maritime sector to the national GDP could rise from around 1.8% to as much as 10% by 2036. This growth will be driven by increased trade, improved logistics, and higher productivity. Furthermore, improved transport links will facilitate regional integration within East Africa. Cross-border trade with neighboring countries like Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo will become faster, cheaper, and more reliable, fostering economic resilience and stability across the region. Diplomatic and cultural bonds. Chinese investment has also deepened diplomatic ties, fostering a sense of friendship and mutual understanding. The shared history of maritime exploration, combined with contemporary development projects, has created a cultural bridge, one built on trust, respect, and shared aspirations. A future of shared prosperity and hope. As Tanzania continues to develop its infrastructure, the partnership with China stands as a pillar of progress. The ongoing projects reflect a shared vision, harnessing modern technology and expertise to unlock economic potential, uplift communities, and preserve cultural heritage. From the bridges that connect neighborhoods to the ports that open new markets, every structure tells a story of resilience, ambition, and friendship. These projects are not just physical manifestations of development, but are also symbols of hope for millions of Tanzanians yearning for a better life. The intricate tapestry of Chinese-built infrastructure in Tanzania is more than a showcase of engineering prowess. It is a living testament to the enduring friendship between two nations. It exemplifies how history, when honored and built upon, can serve as a foundation for future growth. These projects, be they bridges, ports, or urban roads, are catalysts for socio-economic transformation. They connect not only geographical locations, but also aspirations, cultures, and histories. They foster a sense of community, empower local populations, and serve as beacons of hope and progress. In the end, the story of Tanzania's infrastructure under Chinese collaboration is a narrative of hope, proof that when history and modern ambition meet, they can forge a path toward a brighter, more connected world.